How you were raised may explain you, but it doesn't excuse who you become. You don't get to spend your whole life blaming your childhood for the person that you are today. At some point, growing up means that you got to take responsibility for what happens next. Maybe you were raised around dysfunction. Maybe nobody taught you how to communicate, love without hurting, how to control your anger, or how to have those difficult conversations. That may explain your patterns, but it does not define your future. If you weren't taught healthy communication, then teach yourself. Teach yourself. If love has always been conditional in your life, learn what real love looks like. If your family always buried problems, be the one brave enough to talk about those problems. If anger was the only emotion that you were allowed to show, learn how to feel without destroying everything around you. If you spent your whole entire life trying to keep everybody else happy while you were steady losing yourself, stop abandoning yourself just to keep the peace. Getting older is automatic. Growing up is a choice. Real growth means looking at the parts of you that were built in survival mode and asking, do I still need to live this way? Because some things you call your personality aren't really who you are. They're habits, defenses, and survival patterns. You learn those at times in your life when you didn't know any better. And once you recognize them, you have a choice. You can repeat them or you can end them. You can spend the rest of your life blaming the people who wounded you, or you can become the person who finally stood up and broke the cycle. Eventually the question stops being, who hurt me? The real question becomes, how much longer am I going to let what they did determine who I become in my life? Your past may have written the opening chapters, but guess what? It doesn't get to write the ending. The pen is in your hand. Now go rewrite your story.